Good day and welcome back to the Super League. We have a special Friday evening round as the Oceania Champions Cup is back, and Dudley Hill are on double duty tonight. They first take on Labasa in Stadium Australia in Sydney. Already qualified from Group B. I believe they will play Dragon, not Dragons, but Dragon in the semi-final. We will soon find that out for sure. There's also the big game between Kiwi and Atzel. But as soon as this game is completed, then Dudley play Martin's Gazelle side in their missing game week 16 fixture. So two chances to watch the current defending Super League champions in action. So let's get straight on. Again, a strong-looking Dudley Hill team selected for the game away at Lambasa. Every reserve player who hasn't featured yet or hasn't started yet gets to play. So in terms of the last game, starting from the back, two new centre-backs this time, as Costa, I believe, makes his debut after signing from Fulchester, and he's partnered by the former Leddersford centre-back, also making his not making his competitive Dudley debut. He has had a couple of appearances in the past. Johnny Heitinger playing out of position in defensive midfield just to get him in the team. We've got Andy Johnson, who was the big Welsh hope at the start of the season. He's been demoted to the reserves and comes straight in for his Oceania Cup debut. Tim Cahill continues to pull the strings in this crucial central AM position. The young sort of regen that's come through the youth ranks, Mladenovic, he starts on the right-hand side where Petkovic was in the last game. Ataka dropping to the bench this time just because Steve has a distinct lack of reserve attackers. But it's nice to give everybody a run out. Koku and Rickson continue to provide the width. I know you're all very excited for this one. So let's get straight on. We'll play the first half on very fast and then we'll slow it down for the second. Let's hope that we can make it 3 wins from 3. Oh, and the only player with an opportunity of playing first team football gets injured. And this is why Steve didn't want me playing any first team players. We'll go more attacking, I think, with the substitution. Dirty Labasa. And there's Tim Cahill. He's being brought back. And a debut goal for Johnny Heitinger. Won both games 3-0 so far, so we're just looking for that third goal to keep that run going. There it is from Oliveira. And there is the half-time whistle. Absolutely delighted to restrict this formidable opponent to 0 attempts in that first half. Well done, the Hill. Dominant indeed. Lacking a little bit, I feel. I'm not too happy with the lack of goals. So let's just do this. And fuck it, we'll throw some arrows in as well. Dudley even correct mine. But our 3-0 wins remain on the cards. Second half, let's see if we can give Labasa an opportunity by having one less defensive midfielder there. Oliveira comes forward. Oh, and it's 4. We've hit 4 for the first time in the competition. And the Dudley Hill fans are going absolutely potty. If only they could perform like this in the league. Our approaches, and Rickson's not having this. Cahill, and it's 5. Come on, Timmy Cahill. An actual Australian leading the way here. I believe that's his 3rd goal in 2 games in this competition, and yet doesn't get a look in the first team. Maybe he will in the next set of reserve swaps. Everyone else seemed to get called up except for him. 78, 80 now on the clock. I meant to bring Cahill up, for fuck's sake, says Steve. All the time goes past. No point making any changes now. We're into injury time. A stunning performance. And we still don't concede a goal. So the league table concludes 3 games, 3 wins, 11 goals, none conceded with the Dudley Hill reserves. Oliveira getting man of the match. I mean, that's poor by Dudley standards. I'm not happy with that at all. If I was the manager, I'd be having words. I suppose Labata did setup. And is that a Wibwob striker? Oh, what's going on here? Absolute scenes. Announced Fifey. They're playing Wibwob players. What the fuck's going on? Not happy about that. Gareth Pickering? The fuck? Yes, there's some very thick circles within that squad, but these two in particular, I'm delighted. If the game's going to try and cheat me, I'm delighted to run out 5-0 winners here. Congratulations to this set of Dudley Hill reserves. Hopefully the likes of Langfield, Ricks and Koku, Oliveira maybe back in the hunt. Petkovic probably, definitely Tim Cahill deserves a run out. I tell a lie, that's 4 in 3 he's actually got in this competition. Well, that was fun. Group B is concluded. And the semi-final, it will be Dragon against Dudley Hill. And the Eagles travel to Axel. Looking forward to that. That's on the 20th of January. Oh, that's in 2 days' time. Oh, fucking hell, Steve. We might have to play that one tonight. When's the next Super League game after? Thursday the 26th. Steve, should we just stay on and play the next next game as well? Otherwise we'll never get the packs out. Oh yeah, no, we knew that. A week. Fucking hell. Missing for the crucial semi-final. Here we go. Dudley Hill against Gazelles. Right, let's clear that. Load this. Excuse me while I do some admin. This will be Dudley versus Gazelles. Game week 16. This is the formation Steve will be playing this evening. And let's just have a look and get this team correct. So we've got Abiati, Rio, Turan. This is why we don't like to do it live. Good job you can't actually see anything other than me selecting the players. Dede Zanetti. Although I do know that Steve actually announced the team in plenty of time, so mine has seen it. Galadze, Alessandro Vogel. Where is he? Nicky Forenko, Alessandro Sand. And need to pop to the other screen just to confirm the subs. I want to say it was Mazzantini, possibly. Mazzantini, Addo, Roycer, and Mackay. There, Dudley Hill, good to go. Looks like the picture was sent, no obvious mistakes there. Steve, if you're still in the chat, do you want anyone in particular as captain before I continue? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Delightful. Yes, Steve, do you want Ria? Thank you. Ebby Sand can wear number 11. As for Gazelles, Basedas ineligible against his parent club, so the only change sees Karagunis, who's been promoted from the reserves, Agent Rio, come into the team. Otherwise, it is unchanged from their last game, which was the 2-0 win over Ledisford. So we've got Barthez, Terry Nudesi, Asmerze, Les, Smertin, Zenden continuing to impress. Alex, who was signed, of course, from Dudley Hill on the opposite side, Sadov, and Anelka with his 6 goals in 13 games up front. Yeah, fuck it, we'll slow it down. It's the only proper game tonight. Good luck to both managers as Dudley Hill, second game of the night, second game of the day even. His name is Rio and he scores in his own goal. Zayales has it, comes forward, but it's gone out for a throw-in. Dede comes forward. Noah Sadabi, but he fails to convert. Dede comes forward again and delivering well from that left-hand side. Now Sand, Barthez shows a safe pair of hands. Dudley building ahead of steam here. And was that Nikiforenko? It was Nikiforenko. His first ever goal for Dudley Hill on 13 minutes. Scores for the home side. Are they on for 2 wins in a day? Unbelievable. Zanetti, Nikiforenko. Barthez with a save, and there was an earlier incident, so Gazelles are able to take a breather. And now here is Agent Rio. Yes, Nicky indeed. Why is Ferdinand swinging it in? Christ almighty, we're getting trampled, says Martin. Steve, you happy to carry on and play the semi-final against Dragons? Oh, then again, I didn't save the tactics, so I'd have to do all my instructions again. Vogel comes forward, and Sadeby and Sand. Do it, mate. Will do. Gazelle's coming forward, looking for the equaliser. Oh, couldn't score. The new trio up top, Nicky, Franco, Sadeby, and Sand, seem to be working well together for the first time. John Terry is going to get booked for pulling on Sadby's shirt. Free kick to Dudley Hill, which Vogel lines up. Barthez does well at corner kick. John Terry clears, approaching half time. Will there be one last chance before the whistle blows? And it's Alex coming forward and Anelka. 1-2 is saved off, but it goes wide. Now Dudley looking for one last chance themselves to double the lead. Dede is working very hard. Vogel with a free kick, but doesn't even have time to take it. 1-0 to the champions at halftime. Gazelle's just creating that one chance that Anelka put wide. Dudley Hill having a very dominant spell where they had a couple of opportunities, but generally speaking, it has been quite quiet. I don't think either manager will be overly impressed. They'll still obviously be much the happier. Unsurprisingly, the man who seems to be involved in every bit of text, Dede rated 9 at halftime. What a performance from him. I said that the three were working well. There's very few touches of the ball between them, but what they are doing, they are doing very well indeed. No obvious sign of fitness concern either. We will wait for Steve, who I imagine will say as is. As for the Gazelles, John Terry's having an absolute mare so far this evening, as is Seedorf. Will either man get pulled off at half time? Again, no obvious fitness concerns. Terry also suffering with a yellow card, so interesting to see if Martin does anything. Steve confirming as is, and Pinardi is coming on for Zenden. Any tactical changes with that, Martin, or just a straight swap? Dudley Hill dominating in all areas of the pitch. All done, says Martin. So we kick off the second half. Will that change, breathe new life into Gazelles, who, remember, with a win can join the top six? I think, did we say last night they could get up to fifth with a win? Vogel with another free kick, deflects off the wall. Alex picks it up and manages to clear. 57, 58, 59 now on the clock. We passed the hour mark. And we will pause it for tactical changes. Another free kick to Dudley Hill. But this time D'Alessandro looks like he's going to take it. But before he does, let's see if Steve wants to make any changes. Look at Ebi San trying to prove a point on his debut. Stunning performance from him. Solid ratings throughout. Really, really impressive this from Dudley Hill. Still no real areas of concern fitness-wise. I'd be surprised if Steve does ever anything here, to be honest. Yep, conditions are now on the screen for you, sir. Run with it. I thought you might. As for Gazelles, John Terry still struggling on his 5 rating, as is Seedorf. You imagine they need to make an attacking change to try and shake things up a bit. Do they need to tweak this formation to try and get a bit more out of these players? Alex looked to have been working hard. Although his rating doesn't say so. Anelka, I've noticed, dropped to a 5 as well. Interesting to see what Martin does here. Or he might want to see condition. Apologies. Aaron Karagunis to AMC. There we go. So personnel and tactical changes for Gazelles. Half an hour left of this game. Oh, hang on. Asamoah. Apologies, you had 5 minutes without that sub there, Martin. It came through a little while after the rest of the comments, but all this time ticking away with nothing happening. And now Dudley come forward again. It's all of a sudden been Day and Sand. And it's 2-0 to the champions. And it's Evie Sand on his debut on 80 minutes. And now are they going to go and run riot? Vogel, Zanetti. Bartes takes it quickly, but too quickly. Nikiforenko. Nothing comes of it. 2 minutes to be added on. We're into those two now. There goes the final whistle. And it looked a fairly dominant display. Yes, an absolutely dominant display by the champions. I don't know. That's quite exciting by Dudley Hill's recent standards. Tater. Steve got lucky. Dan's away on holiday. Congratulations, Dudley Hill. Big win for them. Dede, look at that against his former club, getting man of the match. Nobody can score against them. No, they're success breeds success, as they say. And when the reserves are keeping clean sheets, the first team are as well. Dominant, happy with that. I'm sure you are, Steve. Very, very impressive. A whole host of 8. You've got the 10 there, the 9 as well. 7 being the lowest rating. Normal for service will resume next time. As for Gazelles, John Terry. It was a risk leaving him on, and his performance just continued to drop. Seedorf wasn't able to improve either. The subs had almost no impact whatsoever, and even Bartes getting a 6. Just a very, very poor day at the office for Gazelles. So let's see how that leaves the league table. Gazelles 11th on 20 points, 3 points still below the dotted line though, so it wasn't completely harmful to their playoff chances. It's still so very tight, isn't it, in the league? Dudley third now that the fixtures have levelled up, 4 points behind Haggis, but crucially 5 points above the dotted line and that cluster of Leddersford, Halls and Bostock. Steve says best defence in the league. Yes, officially. Conceded 1 goal less than both Loco and Fulchester. Congratulations, Steve, on what has been a big night. We are going to carry on just to get the semi-final out of the way. But I will turn the screen off because of all the news, etc. So in this weekend, if you would. So we've got Dragon versus Dudley Hill. Hang on, I need to do the tactic, don't I? Apologies. it's a big game this, so we want to make sure all of our best performing players as best as possible are playing. So left centre back, first team, all these first team. Johnny Heitinger, Koku, Rickson. Steve, if you want me to turn the screen off against the average ratings, then by all means let me know and I will do. Galasek, Baronio, Oliveira, Cahill. Pegovic. Litos. And was it no, Ataka's playing the young lad. Just while I do the instructions again. So the team is selected for the big game at Dragons. A look at their squad. They've got no players of any note. Last time out, though, they did win. Goalkeeper getting man of the match to see them qualify. Breezy day. And here is the Dudley team. So Langfield will wear the armband again because he's been doing so well. Heitinger, Negro, Rickson, Baronio, Galazek, Koku, Ataka, Cahill, Oliveira. Will we see Cahill get a run in the first team? 4 goals in 3. And Petkovic continues up front. Steve, I bet you're very excited to see your side hopefully make it to the final. And there is the goal. It's Petkovic with his first ever for Dudley Hill. Cahill's running riot with his 5th of the competition. Thank you for the update on Duggan. I very much appreciate it. Half time here in this crucial semi-final as Dudley Hill going 2-0. That's much more like it. I'm much happier with that. I'm not particularly happy with that, but it will do. A look at the Dudley Hill stats. What, a 6? What the fuck is this shit? Why are they not touching the ball? What the fuck? They're literally just shooting on sight by the looks of it because they're not passing to each other. I'm not happy with Oliveira getting a 6 at half time. And I'm not happy with him on 84% either. So bring on Litos. High standards at Dudley Hill reserves. Yes, that's better. Baronio on a yellow. We don't want to risk any needless red cards here, so we'll bring the young lad on. And no, that'll do. Bask in the glory of another free goal. And it's 4, it's Ataka. Still be delighted. Ataka on his way out of Dudley Hill on a Bosman. But he does get his goal. And it's 5 again. And Dudley are through to the final. I believe the first Super League club to make the Oceania Cup final. Congratulations, Dudley Hill. This is what happens when you take it seriously. They had another attempt in the second half. Must sort that out. That's too many attempts for them. But that's much more likely compared to the final group game. player ratings. Rickson this time. Again, look at all these 9s. 5? The fuck? Oh, Steve, he'd be getting disciplined if that was me. That's fucking poor. 5 against this lot. I know he's had nothing to do, but still, put a bit of effort. How has he got a 5 when he's completed 49 of 50 passes? Surely that alone is worthy of a 6. What the fuck is going on here? Unbelievable. But solid ratings throughout. Congratulations, Dudley Hill, who will play the Malaysian Eagles, who include, I guess, Elijah Dack and Louis Creef in their ranks. Big final. That when is the final due to be played? Oh, it's not announced yet. Let's forward on one more. Still not been announced. That will conclude tonight's action. The final will be announced in due course. Packs will be out shortly for Sunday's round of games. Let's just remind everyone what we have to look forward to. Hodgie on comms for Astor v Fulchester, Bostock Churchtown, Dragons Devils, Dudley v Ledisford. Both managers watching this game. Tato getting a good scout as Dudley played 3 games tonight. Gazelles versus Loco, Haggis Burn, and Sloths versus Halls. You are very welcome, Steve. I'm glad you were able to join. Glad I was able to do it live for you, so you could witness Dudley Hill putting on an absolute masterclass. 3 wins tonight, all to 0, and it was 13 goals scored across the evening. So congratulations to them. And until Sunday, thank you very much for your company from Super League HQ. It's Fifey saying good night.